We're only as good as our tools, and we're so blessed to have some great tools right now. In fact, feels to me like we've got the most creative tools that we've ever had right now. One of my favorites that I'm using a lot, and I want to share it with you guys, is called RootOne, and it's by Leapwing Audio. And they're a great company. They make a lot of other plugins. Go to leapwingaudio.com. Check them out. We're going to show you how I use RootOne on a couple of songs today. Now, what it is it's a subharmonic generator, and what makes it unique is they found a way to get the audio to have less phase issues, and also their quality of their sound is as good as it gets. So you can put it on a stereo bus, or you can put it on individual elements, and they really do. They thought this through so well that it actually doesn't interfere with your creativity when you're working, because sometimes you're fighting a GUI, sometimes things aren't where they're supposed to be, and you got to go through 15 pages deep to get to something, and that messes with your creativity. But these plugins are really well thought out. It's a small team. They make the plugins that they want to use for their work. So check the company out, not just RootOne, but everything they offer. I'm going to share with you today how I use it. I'm going to start off with a song called California. It's by my dear friend Chase Looney. He's the artist. He's the producer, played all the parts. Gifted person. I'm going to show you how I used it on a kick and on a bass. And you'll hear the clarity of the way they work together, because we don't have any phase issues. Now, one thing that I try to do is when you're working in low frequencies, you really have to pay attention to the key of the song. So when you get up in higher frequencies, it's not as important. And so, I figured out the key for this song. And so when I'm choosing a frequency range to manipulate, I make sure that is in key. So that's something that you need to kind of keep in mind. Now, let's take a look at this, listen to this. This is California.
California, where has my time been going? California, no leaving. California, where has my time been going? California, I feel you in.
I didn't have to struggle to get this to work. It just the plugin, it kind of the GUI, the GUI is so well done. You don't have to hunt for hidden pages. You don't have to do anything but just look at what you've got and adjust it. So let me show you what I did here. Well, you know what? Look, watch the plugin while I play it.
California, where has my time been going? California, no leaving. California.
Okay, so what you'll notice is this is probably right here. This is the frequency that the bass was recorded in. It generates an octave lower and higher, and then we've got these harmonics here that in my opinion, this is the money. This is the money right here. Now, I'll raise these a little bit so that you can hear them and hear what they're doing. Now, before I do that, you've got these parameters right here that you can that are where the money is. Now, I keep saying where the money is, don't I? A lot of money in this thing, I guess. What I like to do is I like to give it some dynamics, and this is could be considered a compression of a sort, and so I'm giving it a lot. Now, watch the sound get a little more bassy as I increase the decay. So if you think about it, if you've got a kick drum that goes ta, you don't hear any low end. But if it goes ta, then you hear the low end. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to extend the amount of time that we can hear the sound, and that in our ear that is interpreted as more bass. So watch.
California, where has my time been going?
notice I actually got in time too, better timing to it. This is pretty straightforward. You've got the three different frequency range. So it's kind of like a multi-band subharmonic generator. In fact, it is a multi-band multi-band. Sometimes I can't say it. A multi-band subharmonic generator, and so we've got a little bit of color. We can add color. We can add harmonics. There's a lot of creativity that you can do here. I'll take it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
California, where has my time been going? No leaving California.
Okay. By the way, I hope you're listening on some quality headphones so you can hear these lower frequencies. Sometimes I get lazy and listen to my laptop, and I don't learn much. But get some good headphones. All right. And now you can determine how much of the treated signal you want, and then add that in. So I'm going to exaggerate it just to make a point.
California, where has my time been going? No leaving California.
Kind of sounds good, doesn't it? All right, let's check out another one. I'm right in the middle of a mix with Big Freedia. It's produced by Mike Omega Fonseca and Josh Valle and Mac Montgomery of NAMM, and all-star team, really. And so right now I've got the drums the way I like them. I've got the bass the way I like it, and that's as far as I've gotten. And so let's check it out. I think this will allow you to hear the interplay between the bass and the kick and how RootOne affects those for us. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now let's see what we did. I'm gonna take these headphones off. I'm gonna solo the bass first. You know what? I'll A/B it for you in with a kick. Okay, so we got a little bit more going on in this one. Now it's the same principle. We've chosen the fundamental, the main note that we were given, and then with RootOne we've generated some octaves that allow us to get more low end and more top end in the bass. So here again, I've done the same sort of thing. The dynamics are a little less. I'm increasing the decay to put it in time, because sometimes we don't realize we all know where the note starts. That's important, but it's just as important where the note stops if you want to get the groove and the feel right. So always pay attention to not just where a note starts to determine if it's in time or not, but also where the note ends. And so I extended the note again here. You know what? Let me show you this. Okay, that's without my decay. And that's with it. Even when you get a little radical, a little drastic with RootOne, it still sounds good. It still sounds musical. I love this bass sound thanks to this guy right here. This is, as you can see, it's a creative tool. Like we think of it sometimes as a plug-in, but these are like I said when we started this off, these are tools and these are creative tools. Check out the whole all the other plugins they make. Dyne One, Stage, those are all really, really good that I use. So I hope I convinced you to try this out, because I use it on everything. Try it on pianos, try it on vocals, try it on. It works really well on vocals. If you've got like a screechy vocal or something that was recorded, and you don't have a lot of roundness in the tone, this works really well. And the way you can set it up by changing the frequency and stuff, it's pretty amazing. So, all right, there we go. Glad you guys dropped by. See you soon.